Abu Dhabi was the last race of 19. The whole weekend was not maybe good enough from ourselves. We didn't have the pace to be as quick as Red Bull. The start was not fantastic. The safety car with Michael and Sutil offered the possibility to stop for some guys, and they were surprisingly consistent with that tire for the whole race. There were many factors that surprised us.
I see you are doing your best, but really it's critical to pass it.
He really has to clear this Renault.
Use the best of your talent. We know how big it is.
Alonso's going to have to start taking risks. He's got to go for it now.
It was very sad. It was a disappointment race for us. We were close to the title and we lost it. We switched on immediately to 2011 because obviously we want also to forget as quick as possible.
Since then, there's been a number of personnel changes within Ferrari. How's the atmosphere within the team now? Do you see a difference?
We reinforce, I think, some areas of the team that we discovered that we were maybe weak compared to our competitors. On the track side, we know that we had to improve a little bit. Strategy-wise, maybe we were also a little bit down compared to our main rival. So I think the team is stronger this year. If it's enough to win title, we will see.
And when you got to Australia and we had a look at the times and things after qualifying and after the Sunday race, were you surprised by the pace of Red Bull, particularly, I suppose, Sebastian Vettel?
We were a little bit disappointed with our pace in Australia. We have to confirm if we really are that behind, because in winter testing, I think we were much closer to Red Bull. So hopefully Australia was one strange race, and here in Sepang everything back to normal.
Are you waiting for an update, or is this car able to actually take you to the top step of the podium?
We think that we can do good things with this car. We need to work. I think we need to improve the car.
Fernando Alonso, we know, will drive the wheels off the thing.
There will be some updates in the car constantly every race, but I think that's more or less the same thing for everybody. So we need to be clever in our developing of the car if we want to pass the people. But at the moment, I think the championship is very long and we remain very confident.
In Red Bull, you've got Sebastian and Mark battling very hard. Does that spur a driver on? Would you rather be sitting beside a teammate that was maybe just, you know, fractions of a second off you?
It's true that we saw some fights and some close competition with McLaren drivers and Red Bull last year. But also I think here with Felipe, everything were much closer than the final standings says. I think Felipe had been very unlucky with some occasions last year, and he lost a lot of points. Also in Australia, he was in front of me in the race, and then he had some problems with the strategy. So I think there is a much closer competition in Ferrari than what the people think outside.
You've won here a couple of times, but this is a track and a climate that demands so much from a driver, physically and mentally. So why do you think you adapt to it so well?
I love hot conditions, and when you start in a circuit in a good way, as I did in 2003 with the podium, with the pole position, etc., you carry on that good feeling with that particular circuit for a long time. And here in Sepang, for whatever reason, it seems to adapt also to my driving style. So hopefully this weekend we can do also good race here, because we need some good points.
Is this a championship that you could claim? Because I know you're desperate to get another one under your belt.
We are Ferrari. People expect a lot from us. That's a good motivation, but that's also extra pressure for everybody. We need to be calm, we need to do our job, and I think fighting with McLaren, fighting with Red Bull is not easy at all, and that's also a nice challenge for everyone here.